Welcome to Fett's Legacy, everyone. I am back today to talk about some disappointing and exciting news all at the same time with the latest Andor trailer. But before we get into all that, guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone recently who has subscribed. I finally hit 100 subscribers, so I can't thank you guys enough. I really appreciate it. It feels like, not too long ago I just hit 50 subscribers, so I really appreciate all of you guys and all the support you guys have given me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I also want to say that my $25 Amazon gift card giveaway has ended and the winner has been sent the gift card. So thank you to everyone for joining and participating. And, maybe good luck in the future if I do end up running another giveaway. Anyway, guys, let's get right into the news. So I'll start off by saying Andor has been delayed. And it has been delayed almost a month. It was supposed to come out on August 31st. But it now looks like it's coming out September 21st. So, a good 3 weeks. And, this is very disappointing. I was looking, forward to the show. I was very hyped. And the latest trailer looked really good. I will have it playing in the background without any audio. But definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It looks absolutely amazing. But the news, coming that the show is being delayed until September 21st doesn't fill me with a lot of hope, and it really does hurt because I know why they're doing this, and it's not because the show is not done. The show is done. They wouldn't have had a August 31st release date if the show wasn't done. It's not because they need to finish things. Right now, it's looking because they're trying to avoid competition. A week before it was supposed to drop, She-Hulk is going to drop, but I don't think that's really what they're running from. But there is a new Lord of the Rings show, Rings of Power, that is coming out around the same time, or was supposed to be coming out around the same time as Andor. And that, even though a lot of the fans are hating on it, that'll still get a lot of draw. A lot of people will go and watch that. And House of the Dragons, the Game of Thrones kind of side series or spin-off series, that will also be releasing around the same time that Andor would have been releasing. And so it looks like they're trying to avoid the competition so their numbers aren't skewed for their new upcoming D3 investors and stockholders meeting because, that wouldn't look good if these other shows, She-Hulk, House of the Dragons, and Rings of Power, all do better than Andor. That would be very bad for Disney. Now, I just want to say that it used to be that Star Wars was the thing that everyone ran from. If Star Wars was releasing on a certain weekend, other companies would try and avoid that weekend and push back their movies or shows as to not match up with Star Wars because that was the giant. And I think this really does paint a picture of how things are going for Star Wars as a whole and where the franchise is heading. If now Star Wars is the one running from other franchises, which in my opinion, especially things like She-Hulk, and Lord of the Rings is a massive franchise, but this show, it doesn't look that great. And House of the Dragons, I guess it looks cool. I never watched Game of Thrones, but I just, it really does pain me to see that Star Wars has become a second-class franchise to all of these now. Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, and She-Hulk, Marvel. The fact that Star Wars is running away from them to avoid the competition is, pretty sad. The good news is we are getting 3 episodes on the first premiere of Andor on September 21st. And so the rest of the 9 will come out on a regular schedule. But, that's pretty crazy, to delay something 3 weeks just because, I don't know for sure, but it's most likely because they're trying to avoid those other shows that I was mentioning. And yeah, I just think it spells bad news for Star Wars. Star Wars has now become a TV show franchise where all they can really make well, or even do numbers with, is a TV show. And they can't even do that right now. You know what I mean? They're making TV shows, and they're not even the best TV show franchise. So it's like, what has Star Wars become? Rogue One was good, and Mandalorian has been good, and some of the shows, but just even with those things being good, the franchise as a whole has been on a decline. I know I've made a couple videos on this recently, talking about where Star Wars is headed, as a movie franchise and as a gaming franchise, and how it's kind of going backwards and on a decline. But it's like the one thing that they were supposed to be getting right is the shows, and now they're scared to go up against competition with shows. It doesn't show a lot of confidence in their project. And how are the fans supposed to have confidence in their project if they don't even have confidence in their project? That worries me, But I will say, the trailer that we just got for Andor looked really good, and it's going to be 12 episodes, so it's going to be a nice lengthy series to hold us over. But yeah, we saw Saw Gerrera in the trailer. We saw Mon Mothma, Cassian Andor, of course, it's his show, and Stellan Skarsgård, who's playing Luthen in the show. I mean, he looks really good. Going and being a politician. He's got all the fancy clothes on, the rings, and then he goes more into a rebellious, kind of taking the war to them style. And I mean, I'm really excited, especially, probably the most, out of any of the characters we know are going to be in the show, probably Saw Gerrera. I really like Saw Gerrera. I know a lot of people didn't like his portrayal in Rogue One, but I like him in the Clone Wars. I liked him in Rogue One. I think Forrest Whitaker is a great actor, and I'm excited to see him in the show. I'm excited to see what he does, because I always found his aspect of the rebellion the most interesting. What lengths are people willing to go to stop a great evil? Do you end up becoming the same as the evil just to stop them? I thought he was the most interesting, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see what he does and what they do to take it back against the Empire. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we get from the Empire. Are we going to see Darth Vader? Are we going to see Tarkin? Could we even see Palpatine? Could they use bounty hunters? I will have a video coming about that. As you know, I'm a big bounty hunter guy. That's legacy, right? But yeah, I don't know what's exactly going to come in this show, but I am excited. The trailer looks really, really good. I just feel it's a bit disappointing that it has to get delayed until September 21st because they are scared to go up against other powerhouses and they can't stick to their date, which is just, it's a bit annoying because Star Wars has become the delayed franchise now. All of their games are delayed. KOTOR was just delayed. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga was delayed many times. Jedi Survivor was delayed. All the movie trilogies and Taika Waititi's film and Rogue Squadron, they've all been delayed. So it just feels like, I mean, even Kenobi was delayed a bit from the original date. I mean, we kind of forgave them because it was only a couple days and they gave us 2 episodes, but I just feel like everything's being delayed now. And it's like, don't give us promises if you're not going to fulfill them. Don't give me a release date if you're not sure if you're going to be able to drop it then. How about you stop giving us specific dates, give us a month, and drop it in that month? I mean, even they said August and it ended up being August 31st. Just say September and give me early September then. Stop giving me false dates, false promises, and getting everyone's hopes up just to knock them down and delay it a month here, a month there, a few weeks there, 3 years there. You know what I mean? Like, stop giving false promises. And Star Wars does this so much. We're gonna have this new film and this new film and this trilogy and all these shows. Have we heard anything about the Lando show since it was released? Nothing. We don't even know if it's gonna happen. Childish Gambino, is he even gonna do it? Like, we have no clue what's coming. Like, they're just showing us stuff and not fulfilling all their promises. And I bet you 100% everything that they announced for Marvel in the next, 5 years, all of that will be made. I bet you 100% it will all be made and on time, or at least very close. And with Star Wars, it's like, are we going to get it? Probably not. If we do get it, it'll be delayed. I just don't know how Star Wars has fallen off so much. Star Wars is supposed to be the powerhouse that everyone runs from, and Star Wars is now second class, running from the powerhouses. And it's, I mean, it's worrying. It's depressing. It hurts, man, because yeah, I know Star Wars as this massive franchise, and if not the biggest franchise, and it's been overtaken by the likes of Marvel, and in the show realm, I mean, Game of Thrones, and I don't know, it's kind of pathetic to me. So, I did make a video about it. I do blame Kathleen Kennedy for a lot of it, and obviously it goes back to just Disney and the board of directors and them making just terrible decisions. But yeah, I just don't know who to leave accountable for this one. But yeah, it is disappointing. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about the Andor trailer. Did you think it looked really good? Are you excited? Are you disappointed that it's been delayed just like everything else? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you all for the support. I will be having a 100 subscriber special coming out very soon. And peace.